I think Brightspace has had a huge impact on our school. When I started working at NICC, they were putting accessible textbook files into each student's Brightspace courses. And so they had to go in, put the files into each student's course, and then at the end of the semester, remove them. We wanted to make that process more streamlined and easier to manage. And so we decided to develop one course that we could use as a hub. So we could put all of the accessible textbook files in that course and then just use release conditions in groups to give students access to the files that they needed. And so we have this hub. When students first log in, they get a welcome message and they can see a little bit of information about how to use the hub. And then they go into the content of the course and they will see essentially what they need based on their individual accommodations. So our students will see the accommodation letter in its own module here. They all sign an acknowledgement, and then once they sign that, they have access to their letter. The letter is set in an assignment Dropbox. So the staff members will go into the feedback area, they'll upload the letter and send the student any information, a note or whatever they need to, and then the student can come in here and retrieve it. So this is essentially what it looks like if a student has accessible textbooks. They will see those in a module, and they'll have access to the files, and then they can use those ReadSpeaker and all of our accessibility tools that are already built in. They can use them to access the files directly in Brightspace. We've had a lot of success with this hub. Our accessibility services staff members really like it. Last year we faced some turnover in that office, and there was a group of people who worked on an interim basis to help make sure students were getting their accommodations and getting their letters during that period of time, and having the hub was really crucial for that. Also for the testing center services, we have multiple campuses and centers, and so those staff members being able to track accommodations has been really useful. Aside from the obvious academic uses, using it for situations like this has become a really useful tool for all of our students. And the Accessibility Hub is sort of just the beginning. Once we had that up and running, we started working on a career and transfer hub where students can go in and upload a resume or practice some video responses to interview questions and then get asynchronous feedback. And so it was sort of the tip of the iceberg. Now we're thinking about other ways that we can use Brightspace creatively to help students get the skills that they need and the services that they need and meet them where they already are.